What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to TreemanTv. It is now Wednesday. I don't know the date, but it's Wednesday, and we got the clutch here. So they've already gone ahead and installed the clutch. If Alexis wants to hand me the camera, you can see right there they got the new clutch and throttle bearing installed. So all that's left for me and Julian to do is put the transmission back with her helping us guide it into place. Can you pop over the hood, or are you too short to see? If I point the camera at you somehow. You want to tell them what we're going to do?
We're going to lift the transmission into place. It's going to be painstaking because we had to align it, and Alexis is going to have to help us align it and get past the little notch on the hot side of the turbo, and then hopefully it don't take forever. She is already being a Debbie Downer.
Sounds like it.
Once we get that on, it's actually going to be smooth sailing from there, so let's get it going.
Alright.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high.
I need you to grab right here. Hold by your leg. Yep. Bust the rods. Give me strength.
Are we off center or something? No, it's just fucking heavy.
Yeah, it is.
Because I got the camera.
Where do we go from here? Now that we got
We need to slowly go up so we can get it.
They finally got the transmission to the studs and past the turbo. And
Push. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There, some more. What? Push with your legs too. Hold that manifold. 1, 2, 3. There.
That sounded like
That sounded good. Go ahead and let go slow. Okay.
you have about a centimeter of space between the housing.
Do you even know how fucking long a centimeter is?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
That's like a
because you don't know left from right.
Upside down.
Yeah. It's below the hole.
Hey, passenger, no doubts driver.
Jesus.
Every way we told her to give directions, she struggled with it.
Yeah.
We tried to keep
I'm
it
happy.
simpler and simpler.
I'm happy I'm not the only one that noticed that.
Yeah, no, that's
So,
okay.
so she is officially worse than you at giving directions.
No!
Nice.
Not really giving directions, taking directions.
No.
No, you're fucking horrible.
No, you're terrible.
And I hope Tyus
You're
puts this
terrible
on
at
his video.
you're
I
terrible
really
at
hope you're getting all
listening
this
to
footage
directions.
He needs to put this on his video on how terrible you are at
She
giving
not giving any
directions.
directions at all.
I basically had to get under the transmission.
We had to do arms and legs at the same time.
At the same time, because you couldn't tell us whether it was above, below, clockwise, counterclockwise.
I could.
Tell us.
I was.
Matter of fact, you probably couldn't tell us up from down right now.
Yeah, I
You
could.
probably have no idea X, Y, Z.
You guys are just terrible listeners. You guys are just terrible listeners.
Oh yeah, we're terrible listeners.
Yeah, that's right. It's all our fault for lifting the transmission the wrong way.
Yeah, it was. Great job, guys. This took way longer because of you guys.
Leg day and push.
Leg day more?
Leg day and push at the same time. Ready? 1, 2. Go to leg more.
Okay.
Alright, I think I just need to suck it together.
I think so.
Woohoo!
Alright, start tightening. There should be... Can you get on that bolt up there, or do I have to get it from down here?
No, you should be able to get it.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
The very top one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get it. I need
Well, you're not going to be able to fit this, I don't think.
from up here?
Is it stopping, or is it still turning?
Stop. See, you can fit it. From underneath, he shall join the transmission and the motor. This was fun, wasn't it?
No, it was not fun.
It was really fun. You got to like bench press this transmission many times.
Yeah, unfortunately. And thanks to the poor direction of my eldest daughter, it only took us 2 hours, but that's what I said it would about take.
That's not my fault.
Oh no, technically it is.
It's definitely your fault. It's your fault. You don't know like left from right or anything.
I do too. You guys just don't know direction.
No, you don't blame it on the people lifting the transmission.
I do.
Alright, so how's it coming so far?
So, after the struggle and faulty direction, we got it up, we got it in, and matter of fact, the one thing I gave her to do, Alexis, was to keep the clutch fork.
That was not the one thing
Up.
to do. That
Sorry,
was not
sorry.
the one thing.
Sorry, one of two things.
No, one of multiple.
One of two things.
It was like 3 at the most.
Yeah, couldn't have been no more than 3. Was one of them was to keep the clutch fork up and out of the way while we mated the transmission to the engine. And lo and behold, guess what she did not do?
He's just jealous.
So we actually had to break the bolts back loose and let it separate again so we could pull the clutch fork
Don't act
up.
like that was hard. Don't be a whiner.
Not in fact it was hard, it's unnecessary. It was completely unnecessary.
Whatever. You forgot too.
Look, you bench pressed 0 transmissions
Yeah.
this whole time.
I'm pretty sure Tyus got gains.
Squatted transmission.
Did
so,
When did you squat transmission?
Remember, I squatted.
Well, yeah, that was just to get it.
Like she drug it out is all she did?
Actually, technically, I drug it out, and then we squatted it to get it on the transmission lift correctly.
So she didn't do any of it.
So she like
I did all of
she was half
I did
of
all
it,
of it.
whatever she wants to fill her head with.
Oh,
So
that's fine.
got that up. We got the transmission support back up. We got the drive line in. Got the drive line all bolted down. GTG. Now we gotta get the axles back in. Get the axle pins back in. once we do that, mount the coilover back to the knuckle, get those mounted up, put the wheels on, tighten the wheels ever so slightly, just enough to hold them down on the ground, and then tighten the axle nut. And yeah, it's all gonna go real quick from here. So yeah, hard day in transmission world.
Woo! Hard day in transmission world. Is it any easier if it's a 5-speed?
No.
No, it's all just terrible.
It's all just terrible. Like I said, it's a little bit harder because this lift has a cross brace that gets in the way, so you can't like technically like lift it and slide it
into position.
Yeah, so it makes it a little bit harder, but at the same time, you know, I'm kind of happy it was there because it probably saved our life twice.
I think it did.
So, yeah, other than that, see you shortly. One job, line up the hole.
Yeah,
That's
I think
why
it's lined up.
you
I
think.
I can see through it.
Holy shit! You think?
Come on, Alexis.
Okay. Where's the flashlight?
Is the pin
Under there with her, isn't
I
it?
just need the pin.
No, there's called a flashlight. It's either it's lined up with the hole or it's not.
It's not fully lined.
No, then it's not.
partially lined.
You need to take it back off. You need to line it up completely with the hole. Want me to give you directions like you gave us?
Yeah, it's good. We're good.
We're good?
We're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Josh, she says we're good, so if anything goes wrong with your car, just remember it was Alexis's idea.
No.
I really hope we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Good.
Yeah, totally!
Totally.
It's like kinda good.
Kinda good.
It could be good.
What?
Hey, she's making her answers worse and worse every
Okay.
time.
I need to know because I'm getting ready to mount this right back up to the freaking...
Oh, you moved it. Wait,
How did I move it? I can't technically move it if it's on the spline.
Wait, no, I see it. It's just not all the way.
She doesn't, did you not tell her what she's looking for?
It's not all the way.
I thought you said you've done this.
It's like I see where the hole is, but they're not matching up.
Okay, you just have to move it in and out. It moves
Yeah.
in and out, so move it.
Oh.
Never mind, just, yeah. Holy hell, help me.
This is why I said you should have gave me a pin.
What do you need a pin for?
And that holds it.
I understand that, but we don't need it yet. Give me the jack. Slide your butt towards that and give me the jack. Ow! I want to work smarter right now because working harder, yeah, I don't want to do that.
I don't even know if you can consider what she's doing either of those.
Don't run over his downpipe gasket. Don't bend the downpipe gasket. Two hours later.
Why are you holding it?
I'm not holding it. You're spinning it.
I'm trying to. Cooperate.
Did she just say cooperate?
Yeah, she sounds like fucking Elmer Fudd now.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm good on that.
If it doesn't line up, it needs to be spun. They only go on one way.
Wait. Yeah. I good.
You can spin it whatever way you need to. Magic. Oh wow, look. Magic happens. You sure?
Yeah?
Are you positive?
Yeah.
You can see through the hole. There is nothing obstructing. Heaven help me.
Yeah.
Where's the fat one? Okay. Axles are pinned in. Now we just got to get the nuts on. We'll get in the hook
What are you
back
doing
up
to that
the
thing?
steering rack. And we're almost done down here, people.
We're almost done underneath there.
Yep.
It's all thanks to Alexis, right?
Yeah, she is outstanding. I don't know what we would do without her great knowledge.
She is the LeBron James of our team, right?
Oh yeah.
No, she makes Michael Jordan look like nothing, period.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There it is. He's just laying on the motor to get, what is it, the starter or the clutch?
The clutch fork in. To get the clutch fork in and get the pin lined up.
This is why it was so important that Alexis pull it, right?
Yep. And she barely did that.
Yeah, after we had to re-separate the transmission.
Not.
I forgot.
You would have forgotten.
No way.
Yeah, you would. Definitely.
That she's already gotten your skills.
I know. The skills that I have and that she did like nothing.
So yeah, we're doing this right now because everything's out of the way. The slave cylinder's out of the way. Starter's out of the way. One thing to remember is always put the clutch pin cover back in so it cannot back out. So the clutch pin itself has a giant notch that lines up with a set pin on the other side. And that's what we were looking for, and it's in there, and we're good to go there.
Nice. You just combed your hair with that saw, didn't you?
I moved my hair in the way.
You're having too much fun with the saw. You're gonna hurt someone.
She's probably...
Hopefully it's just herself.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That way there's no big loss.
Alright, so we're just about wrapping up here. We got the transmission mated to the engine. The clutch is hooked up. The downpipe's getting bolted together. What are we waiting on, Uncle?
We are waiting on some nice DOT 3 or 4 brake fluid because I let a little bit too much of the fluid out of the clutch slave cylinder to get it correctly on the clutch fork. So that was my little mistake, but hey, shit happens. At least the transmission is in the car and bolted and mounted up, and yeah, shouldn't be long.
And then we get to take it for a test drive. See how it changes gears with the new clutch. That's the only thing that it should be different about it, right? It should drive pretty much the same otherwise.
Yeah, he'll drive the same.
Can we put more boost in it? And not tell him?
Yeah, probably wouldn't notice anyways.
Cool. See? We'll do it. Oh, we're finally in the home stretch, right?
Yep, we're on the home stretch. The intercooler's being put on. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 5:11 p.m.
Alright, we went a little bit over our time. We did run into some hiccups. But the hiccups got addressed, and yeah, intercooler on. Make sure we tighten down the lug nuts on the front wheels. Put the battery in, and yeah, crank her over. She's already filled some 7590 gear fluid. Clutch is bled. I accidentally bled it off too much, and we had to re-bleed it to put some pressure back into the slave cylinder so that he actually had a clutch. So yeah, Tyus says it feels good. I think it feels good. It's returning like a champ. So here in about 10-15 minutes we should be cranking it over.
Woohoo! Good now. Alright, so after all day long here at Julian's house, we finally finished getting the transmission mated with the engine, and we got the car started for its first start. We're going to take it around the block to make sure that the new clutch we put in works and make sure everything drives right. Julian's in the car right now putting the gear shifter back together. We got post-blown air fresheners. Yeah, and this thing. What is it called? Shift loop? Off his what?
Off his freaking rotors. That's what you're hearing, that screeching.
Oh, it's his brakes?
Brakes. Clutch feels good.
Cool, it sounds good.
I think his steering rack is having the same issues yours is.
It's fun.
His steering rack's on the way out.
I told you it was never ending, Daddy.
I'll be cautious just in case they got another one creeping up here. Right on speed traps.
Remember, you're at miles per hour now. That was good.
Yeah, it's pulling, it's holding.
How much more vicious would it have been if you'd have stuck the external wastegates on this?
Well, that's still a small turbo. I mean, it would have been able to be more efficient,
Right?
but you would just want to go to something like
Something
a 20,
bigger,
yeah,
too.
like a 20G still.
Because like you can feel it and it holds this boost pretty well, this car.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask if we have that thing disabled. Because I haven't seen it rebate you yet. Alright, so how was the day? How'd it turn out?
Well, Tyus and I became stronger. You know, we bench pressed a transmission and yeah, without help from someone behind me.
So we're all done now for the day?
Yeah, we're all done. It's done. It's good to go. GTG. It's all together. I feel it needs a new steering rack eventually, but that's something for another bat time and another bat day.
What do you think we'll be doing next time I come over here? Probably tearing my car apart?
Tearing your car apart, if anything.
So that should be fun. Just, you know, a different bug eye. We have, what did you say, Alexis? We have every generation up to when? 04. 04. We got 01. This is 03. Mine's around the corner. There's the 04. So yeah. Sign us off.
What am I supposed to say?
Just bye. I don't know. You say whatever you want to end the video.
TreemanTv, deuces.